Hey guys, this is Scott with the Appliance Guy Academy. I almost didn't get that out right. Letting y'all know that we're doing a podcast just to share with y'all. I have 40 years experience in the appliance service industry. I've been doing it 45 years and on. I say 40, probably about 45 years. And we're going to be doing this podcast to teach guys who are just coming out, or we're going to, let you know the good side of the bad side of doing appliance repair. We're going to, give you information to make your business better or how to grow your business. We're going to do a lot of stuff. Now, I want to introduce this is my son, Brandon. I've been teaching him how to do appliance repair since he's been 8 or 9. Did go to school. I just picked him up after school and he'd go to work with me. So he's been doing it a while. We work together we own our own appliance company. We have a bunch of technicians that work for us. And we have office staff. We just want to teach people how to do that and how to be successful and not fail because look, this industry is, oh, it's brutal. It's brutal. So we want to teach people how to not make it brutal.
Yeah. And of course, guys, what we're trying to build here is also a community that just helps people.
Yeah, I want to stop and before any podcast that we do from the Appliance Guy Academy, we do a shot of whiskey.
Yes.
We'll have different whiskeys every time. What is the name of this one?
This one is called Bladen and Bow.
Probably a cheaper whiskey.
Yep.
But we give a shot and cheers to make sure we have a good week.
Yep. This is called a good luck shot.
Good luck shot. I don't even know what that means. But we're going to do a shot every time. We'll do a different whiskey. If y'all know a whiskey you want us to try, just put it in the message.
And of course, being in the flyers field, it kind of justifies drinking.
We'll understand. Me and Brandon aren't drunks, but we do love whiskey. You can see all this stuff in the back. We like to collect the stuff as well. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Good year.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's good. I love watching his face, guys, because it's just,
I'm not for sure what he thinks good. I can't even taste the flavors in that. That's some
so we should have diluted it a little bit.
octane. Let me
Oh, you're gonna try to recuperate yourself a little bit.
add up. Well, look, I got some coffee. Because I'm going to have to drink some damn coffee.
So, scale from 1 to 10, Scott, what do you rate that shot?
Oh my God, what?
Yeah, Scott's more of I'm trying to think if this is a bourbon style whiskey. Scott usually fights for more sweeter style,
Yes.
like the peanut butter, the banana flavored ram, or all. Are you talking about not all smoky? I don't know.
But look, we're not connoisseurs. Yeah, we just do this for fun, and then we try that. We don't sit there and do shots the whole time. Because listen, this video would get good. That's what it says.
We'll start spouting up all kinds of stuff. But yeah, guys, a lot of the things we're trying to do with the Appliance Guy Academy is that we're just trying to build a community talk about what we see in the field, what we're learning, and of course, the pros and cons about opening and operating your own appliance company. There's a lot of things that me and Scott learned in general. Like, of course, I've been doing it for 20 years. Scott's for 40. And of course, I'd say all my life because, of course, this man trained me for all my life. But you'll start to learn in general out of all our videos. That's just mainly explaining what to look out for when opening an appliance company, what to look for. Because, of course, most of the rules that we're going to be talking about is mainly applies in the state of Florida.
Chris, like some of the stuff, I'm going to interrupt Brandon. When you open up the appliance business, you go, oh yeah, I just need to have liability insurance. I need to get my LLC. And then you start, if you hire people, everything changes in that dimension. You have to, they say the appliance industry is not a professional industry. We're never brought up, the plumbing, the electrical, the heating and air. People go, oh, I want us to be professional. Well, let me share something with you. When it becomes professional like that, that means more insurance, more licensing and everything. So I'm not against, I would rather us not become a professional, but we all are professional because what we do, people can't do.
Mhm.
So what you're going to learn from us is how to build your business, how to get calls. A lot of people, they watch a lot of stuff. You got warranty companies that call you and stuff, but we're going to really show y'all from my experience, and I've had a lot of experience in this, guys,
Oh yeah.
with technicians to people who own companies that I work for and gone through the whole I've been through everything when it comes to appliance repair. Not everything, I'm sure I learned shit. Oh, yeah, excuse me. I've learned stuff,
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna my sauce in here a little bit, so I thought,
learned a lot in this industry, and I learn a lot every day in this industry. Me and Brandon own a service appliance company,
yes.
and we've had it for 15 years, maybe even longer.
Mm-hmm.
And we've gone through a lot of stuff with this company, ups and downs, and we're going to share those with you so you know what to expect.
Yes. And of course, we'll explain like a lot of the softwares that we use for the appliance company, like what is good ones to start off with. Like a lot of the stuff that we're going to be telling y'all is going to be a lot of what we learned and what we're still learning. I mean, see what Scott says that like, and of course, this is a professional industry, but of course, what Scott's actually referring to is it's kind of the black sheep of the industry in a way, because they're trying to do training courses, all this kind of fun stuff to help you learn, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them out there. Like a lot of the ones that we went to the ASTI convention. There's one called Fred's Appliance class, and there's one called the Samurai Appliance. I think that's right, Samurai
I'm not
Appliance.
familiar.
If and of course, if you ever want to go to these courses and learn about classes for these, like I said, I'll post all this on the bottom of the video because there's so much.
So I want to say I'm going to interrupt him again because uh, Brandon is a YouTube samurai, just everything on that side. Listen to me. If you're hiring a technician and you can find one, they're hard to find.
Mhm.
You don't have to do that, man. You can pull somebody in, let them ride with you, train them the way you want them trained. That's the way to build your company. But we're going to talk about that later. Look, the training's good. I don't see myself sending somebody over there for $1,500.
Yeah.
When he could learn the same thing just riding with you. I'm not cutting those companies down. There's some kids that have to have all that. But besides all that, we're going to go through a whole YouTube video on how we train our technicians and what we do. Uh, Me and Brandon might be a little different on that, sort of. He agrees with the training in house, but he does like the idea of sending people off to do it.
Well, mainly just doing like the more higher end stuff, like Sub Zero, like all these hard, like
Oh yeah,
Trillion,
100.
like Viking. Like I recommend going to those classes in general because those
Yeah.
finances are very expensive. Of course, you can still learn on the job. Like this career is on the job learning. There is no better training than on the job learning.
Right.
That I agree with 100%. That's the way I was raised. I believe that through and through. And of course, you'll learn in general about the appliance field in general because in a lot of ideas, the way the appliance field is, it is uh I can't say messy. It's kind of like how would you say it there, Scott?
That's a good word.
Like the appliance field's messy.
Yeah, it's not that it's messy. It's the way people think of appliance repair service. You got some bad companies and you have some good companies. That bad company spreads all the bad stuff. When people call you, go, I had this thing fixed 15 times. Nobody can fix this thing. And really, when I go out, I can just talk to them for 15 minutes and let them know what's going on and what it is, and they're fine. It's just this industry can be weird. That's where people can open this business and really not know nothing
Yeah.
and mess the industry up some. That's where the licensings come in and stuff. It's just weird. But again, um, we're gonna have different categories, and we will list the categories when we do another podcast on appliance repair. We'll say, hey, this is the way we're starting it. This is the way you need to start when you open the business. What you need to open the business.
Like we're gonna do another podcast or a video here, guys, to explain. Okay, this is 101 when you want to start an appliance business. So you have to do this. This is what, and of course, we're not going to do that explaining here. This is more of an introduction about the Appliance Guy Academy,
Right.
about what we're talking about, what we're pushing out there. And then, of course, if you want to look at our interviews that we did have a manufacturer, GE manufacturer, Scott, that was here. And we had that on Ordinary Excellence podcast. That channel is mainly meant for us to do interviews with manufacturers, with people around our area and all that kind of fun stuff just to introduce that side there, guys. And of course, that doesn't mean we're not going to do interviews on here. We'll probably get some.
Well, yeah, Appliance Guy's gonna get people too. We're gonna bring people in that maybe sell the appliances and what they're looking for. We might bring some builders in here, people who are building lots of homes and what they're looking for. A lot of that's based on warranty work. We'll talk about warranty work and the way the manufacturers do us and the way they handle us as servicers.
Mhm.
Uh, I'll be honest, you have some good ones and you have some bad ones.
Yeah, you got some.
So
Big had some battle.
yes, so but then we'll give you what we think are the good warranty people, but then what we're having trouble with, somebody else out there may not be having trouble with. Um, so we're really, if we say anything, it's not to make people look bad. It's just telling you the troubles we had as servicers. Um, but look, this is a good industry. You can make lots of money.
Oh,
We don't know that. We have technicians that work for us that are making six digits, some of them.
hmm
And that's no lie.
oh yeah.
So just keep in mind that we're going to do these classes, and I hope we get views on it because I really would like to see people learn from us and learn what we do. Uh,
Because this is a field that, like back in my day when I was a teenager, when I went to classes, all this kind of stuff, I was the youngest one there. Everyone else that was in these courses were like my father's age. They all were fading out. But of course, I think this industry now is going to be getting a lot more younger people in because I consider this a blue collar field. Like this is a hard labor intensive job, but I think
Wait, what did you just say?
a hard labor intensive job.
It's a lazy ass job, bit fat because you drive 90% of the time. I don't know what he's talking about. It's a hard thing. You got to get out of your car and walk to the house.
Well, you say that to have your tawdry place. See,
I'm just saying.
okay, my bad. Yes, because the thing that does kill appliance technicians is being fat and eating fast food every day.
Eating fast food and the sneakers and the coats.
Oh yes,
Listen, and the peanut butter crackers.
oh because let's just face it, that's a lot of that traveling out.
Yeah. So listen, we'll talk about,
Let me be clear. Oh, it's but hope you all do enjoy the episodes that we're going to push out on here. And of course, this is our first video on the
Appliance Guy Academy.
Appliance Guy Academy page. So, of course, if y'all have questions, if y'all leave comments, of course, these videos are going to be posted on Facebook, uh, possibly TikTok, and pretty much YouTube. And of course, a lot of things that we learn from in general when it comes down to a lot of the repair stuff is that we listen to a couple of YouTubers in general, but of course Scott does it. He's been in the industry for 4 years. He doesn't listen to them bullshit. Yeah. Unless it has to do with the totally
Kid guys, like I learn every day.
because in this field you're gonna do a lot of trial and error, guys. It's 100%. It's so much trial and error you'll be shocked. Because the stuff like what Scott was saying, like the stuff that works for us in our territory may not even work in yours. But the thing is, it's just to get to learn everything than to not learn as much or not to learn anything. Because of course, in this kind of field, you have to know as much as you can. That's the one thing I could say.
This is what's terrible. You can hire a technician and he might know everything when you hire him, but he has a bad attitude and he's not good with people.
Oh,
And then you can hire a technician that's just good with people, makes them laugh and happy. That that one's going to succeed more than the one that knows everything. So I'm just saying, we'll talk about hiring people in the way it has to be. It's terrible.
I was saying went to Z, I had to hire a car salesman.
Yeah, and
It's strange.
yeah, and it's crazy that you have to think it that way. So if you're interviewing people, we'll tell you what to look for, how to be careful, because hiring an experienced technician that has no customer service, oh, it's going to be terrible for you. But again, you could hire the guy who's nice to everybody and likes everybody, not a salesperson. Don't ever say that.
No, no, that's car going in because he's had a couple.
Buy less than branded cars, but salesmen suck. I'm just saying you hire somebody that's just good-hearted and good to people.
Yes.
And can go into somebody's house and be their best friend when they leave.
Mm.
That's the best
100%.
person you want to hire and bring in and train. Um, those are the ones that'll make your company be top notch.
Mm.
I want to be honest with you. I've been through them all. Been through the best. Me and Brandon both. I'll say, yeah, we own the company. Uh, just going through the process. Look, we're going to talk about that. We might even bring a couple of our technicians in so they can tell you what they've run across and,
Mhm.
uh,
And what they learned in general. Like, it's gonna be a lot of stuff that we're gonna do here, guys, to sit and chat. We're gonna either bring like other companies in as well that we know into interview and all that kind of fun stuff, just to give y'all an idea and an opinion of what the appliance field is like for most people.
yeah,
Now, of course, the just remember the stuff that we talk about may not apply to you because depending on the state you live in. How,
yes.
but of course, like I said, it's always good about learning. And remember, guys. But still, guys, thank y'all for watching this episode. We're gonna go ahead and end it here. And of course, we're gonna post a lot more content, a lot more how tos, and a lot of stuff to what you need to look into when starting an appliance company. This is Brandon Scott. Again, here's guys. And of course, y'all have yourself a lovely day. Thank y'all for watching. Have yourself a good one.